Okay, finally, here are 5 things I hated about the movie Sinners. Number 1, why did we let Christians see that movie? Yeah? You know some Christians can walk into a burning furnace, see the devil himself pouring mimosas and say, God is testing us with brunch. You know that. You know that. I'm talking about Christianity. Christianity, the brand name, Christianity. The movie is called Sinners. For goodness sakes, sinners. And you as believers walked in just so you can. That is not the wisdom of God. That, in no way, that is not, this is not good brand partnership. You are not good PR for the kingdom. Anyways, number 2, that the movie was not longer because I loved it so much, especially the Preacher Boys harmonizing where he uses the blues melody to sort of, and Ryan Coogler uses that as sort of like a visual montage of everything that has been black music that transcended time and the diaspora and cultural backgrounds, and it was just so beautiful to watch because it's something that I have spent my whole life believing in, that genetically we are embedded with this soul, this beautiful thing that connects us all, like, and it's beyond magic, like, but it was a visual representation of that, and honestly, I got emotional. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I didn't get emotional. There was a boot of tears in my eyes, because that scene was so important, and I hope that you guys got that too. I didn't see enough people talking about it, but I hope you understood the importance of that scene and how beautiful it is to see that no matter what we've been through, no matter where we've been, no matter what culture, what standing, we've always had that. And to call it evil or soulless or soul sucking is ridiculous. But you know, that's a different story for another day. Let's not go too far. Number 3, that little Mary risked everybody's life because she wanted to listen to Mumford and Sons and Daughters meets the Lumineers set outside, and it frustrated me because she sat there, you know, they're singing to her, "Sure serve me family for a place that I could be," and she sat there looking at him. I said, tag whoever your friends are that have always fallen for a man with a ukulele and no plans. Tag them, because this is the kind of situation that you're dealing with. Tag your friends that are attracted to men who smell like unsweetened almond milk. Tag them, because they are risking, okay, the juke joint. You understand? This girl basically went out there and sat there and said, well, we could use your money. And I said, what are you using some Chuck E. Cheese coins for? Like, what exactly is that going to help with smoke with in this current economy? I understand that it was gold, but you know, anyways, that opens up a ton of plot holes, because I really didn't think that they were going to solve all their financial problems from one night of running a juke joint. That was basically them trying to have Magic City on its first night in Atlanta. I don't think that was going to save anybody financially. I just don't see that. But anyways, that Smoke and Stacks plan, that's got nothing to do with me. Number 5, no, sorry, I'm going too far. Number 4, Wunmi Mosaku. Michael B. Jordan, I am jealous that Michael B. Jordan got to rest his head on her bosoms. At the moment that she said, "Come here, baby, your body did not forget me," I said, what? My body didn't forget her, and I don't even remember it. That hurt me. And also, I felt like she was sitting on so much magic Marvel could have sued, because girl, you could have gone Doctor Strange up in there. You could have gone, yeah. Because the minute that she said, "I don't believe these is vampires," I said, "Ooh, we finna get some roots and hoots." Okay. I thought we were about to get some, you know, but she ends up going up to Smoke and saying, "If them things get me out there, just make sure you stand me right." I said, "Hey, where you going, girl? Where you going?" Because I know a little bit about foreshadowing. Where are you going? When characters start talking like that, "If they get me," what do you mean if they get you? You just got here. Don't do that. Don't do that. "Oh, we want to see more of Wunmi. Wunmi Mosaku is so beautiful. I want to see more of her." And I say, y'all somehow do not recognize plus women unless they're, because I believe she was in Deadpool and Wolverine. I believe she was in Loki. I believe she was in Black Mirror. I believe she was in Lovecraft. Her resume is ridiculously stacked. And okay, obviously I am biased because I was watching for Matters of the Heart. Wunmi, wherever you are. I know. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, she could have popped off on some Doctor Strange. I just wish she did. Number 5. I wanted to see more double melee attacks between Smoke and Stack. I wanted to see them, like, you know, throw a knife, throw a little knuckle ring, throw throw a pistol and they just do a little bit of a combo left and right. But I understand Mr. Coogler, budget was tighter than the youth pastor's jeans at church, and I possibly understand what the conflicts might have been. You know, like you need to spend money where it counted, and a lot of other things, honestly, that I loved about the movie that I can't even get into. Even when the Irish vampire was saying, I want your music, your stories, you know, and I basically believe he was asking for a duet, and I was like, little does he know that in the future, Ed Sheeran. In the future, Ed Sheeran does do duets with black people, and eventually you do get our music. Let me stop. Eventually you do get our music and our stories, and you do get to do a collabo, you know? I just felt like it was like everything he wished for came to pass. Batman manifested it. No, but seriously, if our worlds came together in one genre, Irish and both black men and Africans, we would create magic. It was beautiful. Honestly, watching that, you know, that the Irish like tap dancing, I was like, oh, me lucky charms. I was like, oh, I want to be from Ireland. It was like, oh my God, potatoes is my favorite snack, and I just love to. Anyways, let me stop. That part was great. You know, I was just waiting for a little bit of a little rapper feature, you know what I mean? I don't even know where my accent's going at this point, but yes, fun bits. Caught all the subliminals, Mr. Coogler, say less, okay? Caught every single subliminal. That was wow. I cannot think of a more necessary director or black man in this current state of the world. Ryan Coogler, you did your big one with that, and I hear a lot of comparisons to Dusk Till Dawn with by Robert Rodriguez. Saw that movie, great classic. It was a debut of Salma Hayek's gifts, and I never forgot it. As many other young men out there who probably saw that movie as well for its plot. Not Salma Hayek. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is, as a film buff, I don't believe, I think there's a lot of movies that are in parallels, but you cannot make that comparison and say they're exactly alike because they have two things alike. For example, you have Men in Black. Men in Black was two guys, buddy cop, going after aliens. Same thing with R.I.P.D. It was two guys, buddy cop, going after demons. You could say this was the same plot, but you can't really because it's parallels. It's the same structure, but not exactly the same goals in details. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not the same plot. This was a lot more culturally like there was a lot more cultural messaging and storytelling and implication and importance in this film that I just don't believe Dusk Till Dawn had. To be honest, Quentin Tarantino was in that film, I believe. I would not say that our footman was in there because they wanted to send a message politically. Anyways, point is, beautiful film. Would absolutely watch it again. There's so much I would love to dissect between Preacher Boy eating that classic cat twang and the way that girl started singing after he ate it, because she kept talking about her husband who ain't never popped up on camera. But as soon as Preacher Boy gave her the preacher lick, she got up on that stage. She said, "And if we gon' sing loud, my Gucci guy." I was like, girl, that was good, wasn't it? You know, made some people in that theater reconsider their celibacy. I'm sure of it. I am well aware. But all in all, beautiful film. Would absolutely see it again. If you haven't seen it, I suggest that you get into the theater, sit down, grab yourself some popcorn, and watch the film, because it's a beautiful work of art. And Ryan Coogler, oh, beautiful director. And not just because he's black, but because he's good at his work. You know what I mean?